one. Boom, we are live. It's EuroScrum and Pair Hookup, and Sam and Yara and Nick are in the house. Let's go to screen share as we do. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so I was very excited to use the new Hangout startup functionality here.
Yes.
Yeah. Very pleased, which is a big improvement, in terms of the indication that the links are expiring. I took a screenshot actually as I came in of this one here. Yes, so basically there is now, until someone starts the new Hangout, there's not a, people won't join the old link. So that's a huge improvement. Although I did notice, here, I was just doing some, it seems a little odd that this text is all pushed up over on this side.
That's true, Sam. I remember you telling me about it, and to be honest, I've done the change to that, but I forgot to push it to the latest. I forgot to include the latest pull request. But yeah, there is an ellipsis text overflow which adds the dots after it.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'll fix that. No problem.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I sort of, after I'd started it, I just thought I'd reload to see what was going on, and I was just, I guess if you've got more style changes. I mean, this is, by itself, it's kind of, people might think click to join and there's a button down here. I know you said before that you tried to make this as a button and it didn't look good. It just seems like we want to make it seem more clickable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem.
Anyway,
I'll ask guys around. It's just I tried to play around with different buttons, but it all looked like old school, the 90s.
Sure. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I think hopefully there'll be. Yeah. It's not a biggie. I just as I think about it, mention it's a huge improvement over where we are. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, it's the kind of thing I think Thomas will come in and we'll be back soon, and he can spend some time playing with that as well. And then we've just got this thing down here, so that there's not a lot of space down there. We could do with some padding on that, but that's not such a big issue. But we've got the UTC in there, which is fantastic. So lovely. I'm just going to leave those to save on those. But let's I can push those up somewhere else in the background. Let me get back to How are things with we've got some others as well.
And we have the getting started link on the navigation bar with the getting started with the new members.
Yeah, so that's report. We got getting started. Excellent. Yeah, lovely. Good show.
And we have the link, the Let's Code on the landing page.
Right. Yes, that's actually linkable, is it? Right. Cool. I noticed that Thomas didn't like that, but anyway, whatever. He can come in and propose alternatives. That's fine. Cool. Yeah. So anything else to report from you, Yara?
I had some good work done over the weekend. I have completed the feature for starting the Hangout from the projects pages.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it is done in exactly the same way as it's done in the Invest page, and you get an automatic notifications on the Slack channel and so on. And basically, and also that pull request for that projects feature, it has all the preparation for to display the live events. So the next pull request will actually show the currently running events.
Oh wow, cool. And where will that page be? That'll be somewhere.
As I said, I haven't got a clue. So
in the first instance, I mean, I think that's fine. We'll have the page, and then we'll work out where to put it later. I think,
exactly. I mean, there's a lot of UI issues to work out there, and I just didn't bother, to spend time on it.
Yeah, good show. Okay, and if there's anything blocking you?
Nothing blocking me, except one thing I would like to drag people's members' attention to is I have compiled a guide for the current flow of pull requests, how they get merged and reviewed and stuff, and I put that in the document section for website 1. I posted the link into the general chat and website 1 chat. So yeah, I urge people to come in and join the discussion and add their ideas in the comments there.
This one here. This is the thing that we should be looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
So people, please have a look at this. Honestly, I think this could be an improvement in getting things done a little bit faster than they are at the moment. without compromising the stability and,
Sure.
that's the main thing, without compromising the stability.
Sure. Good show. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll make sure we have a look at that. And then your plans? Are you free to pair now?
I'm free to pair now. I would like to pair on something. And there are a lot of things to work on. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. Let's check in with Nick. How are things with you, Nick?
Things are good. I am slowly working on the story about adding the users' local time to the event start times.
Excellent.
That's going to happen through JavaScript on the client side.
Mm-hmm.
I actually submitted a pull request and got a bunch of comments. So Yaro, if you're free, that issue possibly with turbo links, maybe we can.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that I did on Saturday or Sunday, actually Sampriti and I independently discovered a bug in one of the tests, and it's a pretty neat demonstration of the power of globally distributed teams. Because the test was working fine in a certain time zone, but it was failing if you happen to be in the GMT plus time zone. So that was just a very quick fix, and it's been merged now into develop, so that's done.
Right. Excellent. If you could write that up, I mean, it would be great to have like case studies. I think whether you did it as like a little article or something. One of the things I think over time, in order to make our huge library of materials and so on, it would be great to have case studies to like show how this worked and so on. That sounds awesome.
Right.
I don't know if that's something that sounds like I don't know if you'd have time to do that, but maybe grab somebody who can help you work on that with you.
Sure.
Yeah. Cool. So you're free to pair then now, Nick, I guess.
Yeah, I'm free to pair, and there is nothing blocking me at the moment.
Okay. Cool beans. So let's go on to Sampriti. How are things with you?
Like things are going slow, but I managed to get one of my pull requests that had been long pending merged in the YouTube refactoring thing, and then there are a couple of other pull requests that I'm slowly working on in the limited time that I have, and that's all.
Okay.
I plans after this, I am not really sure.
No.
I might join or I might not join. Depends, and nothing really blocking me.
Okay. All right. Good show. I think we've also got Christian.
Hi, Sam. Okay. I've been away for a while, and I managed to catch up at the weekend with Scrum, and went through with Brian and Thomas some of the things they wanted to discuss. The feature I'm working on is the article vote feature.
Right.
So they've suggested a number of changes which I just need to walk through step by step and make them. They're all pretty straightforward things, really. Merging two tests into one Cucumber test by adding an extra line. Things like that, and maybe doing things in a slightly more Ruby method, Ruby way. Where I am at the moment, I'm going to contact Anton. That's the first person I paired with in Helsinki, since he's familiar with it, to see if he wants to go through the changes. One of the big changes which has occurred over the last month since I sort of left that pull request pending is the usage of Factory Girl. I did a trial merge yesterday afternoon just to see what the damage would be, and there are really only two conflicts, but one of them is actually in the area of creating mock stubs and stuff like that. So I'm now need to read a little bit about Factory Girl before I can go any further.
Sure.
The other little question I've got really is just a general thing. Should I rebase or should I merge?
Well,
I have been merging, but I've got a feeling.
Yeah, personally, I sort of prefer merge, but Sampriti is telling me I should be rebasing, and I think
And I would say too.
Yeah, rebase.
I mean, basically, if you want to rebase successfully, chat to Yaro and so I'm pretty about it, I would say. Yeah. Okay.
Christian, another point. It's not much, but I would recommend reading. I have posted an article on the website one about stubs, mocks, and factory go and stuff.
Okay. All right. Where's that? Under the website one project?
I'll post you the link.
Testing with RSpec.
Just if you click on the articles link in the thing, there you go. This is.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, I'll check that out. Thanks.
It's not an introduction. You'll need to do some more reading, but at least it summarizes the different approaches to it.
Okay, thanks, Hero.
And so, Christian, are you free now to chat or hang out with people? Or?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool, nice one. All right, let's just do me. Oh, where am I? I'm over here. Yeah, so I'm in Makers today. Actually, it's my last day in Makers for a while. Yeah, I guess nothing so much to report since the Friday Scrum. I mean, I'm kind of using my spare time to try and get Makers. They've got great walkthroughs for Factory Girl and Stripe payment integration and Devise and OmniAuth and so on. And I'm really looking forward to a deal that makes that material available to all the Agile Ventures people. I'd love for all of you guys to be able to work through this. I think there's this new online offering that Makers is producing, and I'm hoping to get all of you guys set up with access to that, and maybe in return for running maybe little Makers Academy boot camps in your parts of the world. Yeah, so I'm at Makers all day today. I don't think the students are starting on their final projects. I don't think there's going to be much open source pairing today. But yeah, so tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to be at home trying to tidy up and get everything sorted out. Yeah, and then Thursday I'm off to Japan, so I'm going to be looking for other people to take the EuroScrums for what Euro and Atlantic Scrums. I'm not quite sure what my time is going to be, but I'll try and be doing some other Scrums in some different locations, mix it up a bit. But otherwise, I don't think so much to report from me. But I'm going to be trying Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to be trying to sort of tidy up all outstanding issues before I head out. Yeah. So. Any other business from anyone on the?
Yes, Sam. I forgot to mention we have two other changes to website one. If you go to the landing page,
yeah,
you'll see there is a right. Okay, it's just expired because the 15 minutes is over, I think. But let me share my screen. There you go. If you have a look at my screen. So yeah, before the 15 minutes expired,
you click to join.
Join link, and it just expired. And now if you go to the events page, you'll see that the events index page. Right. You see that the currently running event is being shown. It says starting at 10 o'clock.
Right.
And it's not hidden somewhere.
That's a big improvement.
A little thing, but
oh yeah. No, every little helps. I mean, I think we keep on with this. We keep on with this. You know, it turns it. You know, gradually turns it into a more valuable offering. I'm still thinking that, well, the interesting conversation I had actually last Tuesday. So actually tomorrow, one thing is that now the beta SAS instructors who are kind of clients of the Autograder, having been quite irritated with the G+ thing. They want to try using Agile Ventures now as the mechanism for starting their, the Hangout, and potentially we would move all the materials for the Autograder clients, which have been in a separate Google site, into this site. Although some of it's sort of sensitive material in terms of students' projects and things, so they've got kind of a requirement that some of it might be private. So. I mean, I think they're not in a position in the first instance to pay for the feature, although, but it might be an interesting thing there to. Anyway, in the first instance, we're just going to trial. We're not going to worry about the content. We're going to trial them sort of starting the event through Agile Ventures, which will give us good feedback and on what's going on. But I think that there is kind of the model there for some people who might want to use the site with some portions of their content private, and that's again this like the GitHub model seems to me like I don't know, particularly having just done the Stripe integration, it's actually, I want to check actually, is there good Stripe integration for repeat payments? Stripe repeat payments. The bar is subscription billing. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I think this is the kind of thing like if we could integrate subscription billing into Agile Ventures, then people would have like a plan where they paid $10 a month to have access to private, and so on. This is the kind of thing that could really make Agile Ventures into a serious self-sustaining concern. Anyhow,
I think it's great. I think it's great if we have those instructors because that will be a slightly different audience,
yes.
A slightly different audience, and we can practice. That is like a second client we can have, and we can practice, satisfy that client for this private model. I think that would be just great.
Good stuff. Okay, well, unless there's any other business for the whole group, I guess I might stop the broadcast there.